Hello, and welcome to episode 25 of Gilganos playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Last time, we finished the game. Well, obviously not, but there was a brief time where I actually thought that we would have finished the game. When we saw an epilogue to the Act 2, but it felt like it might have been an epilogue to the game, but I was like, I used to say, like, Act 2, it doesn't make sense to divide your game into acts, or your medium into acts when there's only 2 of them, right? Because if you divide something into acts, there's usually at least 3 or maybe 4 of them, right? Maybe even 5. Not sure, if to 5? I think in classic drama there's like at least 3 and usually 4, right, acts. Yeah, but there was actually a point where I was like, oh, maybe the reason why, like we have all of these strong opponents scattered all over the world, and especially in early areas, is that you're actually meant to fight them in NG+. Because I always felt like, like when we got to the painters, Monoko said like we couldn't go back if we go there, and I just felt like, yeah, sure, there's no reason for us to go back, because we cannot fight any of these chromatic super strong enemies, right? Because we don't have a hit expander that allows us to deal more damage in 9999. And I'm pretty sure you're not meant to fight any of those without at least dealing more damage, right? And stuff like that. We didn't have flying unlocked, etc. So I was just like, yeah, just finish everything you want to up to this point before going to the painters. I didn't expect the game to end, or us not being able to get to all of these areas where we've been before, right? Or not been before, huh? And then the game ended. Well, no, the game didn't end, obviously. Oh my god. The act ended, and we learned that Mile is not actually Mile, but Alicia here. Oh, that's why hair is now grey. She's the son of Aline and Renoir, who are both painters, as it seems. And she's a paintress as well. And the paintress of this world is actually her mother, Aline. Who... it seems like the painters are in a feud with the writers, which I'm wondering if that's a breaking the fourth wall thing, or if it's something that gets reiterated on in the game at some point. And they kind of used Alicia / Mile to lure them into a trap. And it seems in this trap, Verso died, while Alicia's face was badly burned, right? Well, at least more than her face, also her vocal cords, I think, and stuff like that, right? So it gave me the feeling like Verso actually sacrificed himself to save her, right? And her sister Clair, at least, seems to blame her for that, and therefore doesn't seem to very much like dear little Alicia here. And her mother was grieving and therefore fled into a fantasy world. Because they are painters, they're magical painters, they can basically create worlds with their canvases, which is something with their paintings inside of canvases. Which is something that I've suspected for a long time. It was pretty clear for a long time to me that this is a world that was painted by someone, right? And it seems that someone who painted this world is actually Verso, the original Verso, not this Verso, but her original brother who died. And her mother, grieving, went into Verso's canvas, which is why we have the Gestrels and Esquier and everything here, because those were creations by the original Verso. And I'm still not exactly sure why this Verso is still around when everybody else was gommaged. Because I'm pretty sure at this point, all the people in Lumière, at least those who, were born after the gommages started happening, were the creations of the paintress, of her mother, of Aline, right? Including herself, because when she entered the canvas, we saw that in the epilogue 16 years ago, she kind of made an oopsie. And her mother kind of got hold of her and painted over her the persona of Mile, right? Which is why she couldn't remember being Alicia and the paintress herself. And I've been here for 16 years, or she has been here for 16 years. Yeah, and all the people are creations of painters and stuff, which doesn't make a huge amount of sense, because they also tried to fight the paintress, right? Like, why would she make them fight? Well, I mean, they didn't really reach her, right? For some reason in Expedition Zero, some of the very first, she had her husband and her son painted in there, but not her daughters, as it seems, right? I mean, SK was talking about Clair. But it... Wait, no, there is. Alicia does exist. I'm stupid. I guess she painted her whole family, and they reached the paintress, and they... Maybe she gave them the memories of the real ones, right? And then it seems the real Renoir came into the canvas and tried getting him, his wife, their mother, out, right? And I'm pretty sure that... I'm pretty sure. Because I was thinking, like, who exactly now is Verso? Who was created by whom? Who is Renoir, the real Renoir? I'm pretty sure the creator is the real Renoir, right? Which is why he was able to assist them by breaking the barrier. Now, Clair said in the epilogue that him and his wife were in a stalemate. Like her being imprisoned on the monolith by him, and him... I don't exactly remember what she said about him. But like he couldn't reach her on the monolith, something like that. Probably because of the barrier, right? Because of the paintress's barrier. So I guess he kinda needed the expeditioners to defeat the Axons to create the barrier breaker, right? Something like that. Yeah, I have no idea where the game exactly is going from this point, what direction it is taken. I'm still assuming that we will not, and now I'm assuming we're not gonna go into an NG Plus. It would have been cool actually, now if we would have to go into NG Plus and then go through the whole game again, just much stronger. Now you could actually do all the danger zones and stuff, right? And maybe in the end we would get a different ending, right? But it seems to not be the case. We do actually have another Act 3 here. I don't think it's just gonna be a victory lap or anything. Because we do have flying unlocked now, and we do have the painted power pictos, right? Which I haven't... Wait, didn't we equip it for her? Well, I guess not. Interesting. It's also interesting that it still shows that second chance is equipped to Lune. I just realized that, wow. You did get the painted power pictos. The triple P, which allows us to deal more than 999 damage. So that's gonna be fun. Also, wait. Alright. Her luminous aren't really gone, but... Huh. I have no idea where the game is gonna go from here. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get Lune and Seal back. Not only because they were just shown in the menu, but because I think now we have actually everything unlocked and we are meant to probably defeat the big chromatic enemies and stuff like now, right? And I'm pretty sure we're not meant to do that with 2 people. Then again, Monoko should still be out there, right? Because Monoko is also a creation of Verso. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting episode, I feel. Let's see where this game is taking us. Let's go. Alrighty.
Your father was the one erasing everyone.
Oh yeah, right. She said he would help her fix Lumiere.
I hid the canvas before I entered, so Maman can't come back again. There's no need to erase the canvas anymore.
He'll want you to go home.
I'm not at risk.
Makes sense, yeah.
I haven't been in this canvas that long. Besides, Papa has a soft spot for me. He'll listen.
Wait, doesn't she want to go home? Oh, she said she wanted to fix Lumiere, right? Now, I understood it as in, like, she's just gonna basically bring it back to the state it was before her mother entered. And then they would leave. That's how I interpreted that. Now it sounds like she wouldn't want to leave. Which kind of makes sense, I guess, because, you know, like... I mean, I don't know if everybody's like her sister. I don't remember if they actually touched on that. And, you know, like, doesn't like her anymore because of what happened with Verso. And the fire and anything, right? But at least inside here, you know, like, she doesn't have a burnt face, she doesn't have a the road she can barely talk with, etc. Right? So I could understand why she wants to stay, right? And she also has, I mean, she's lived here in here 16 years without knowing that she wasn't from in here, right? I don't know how that translates to real time, because you know, like that would mean that I also don't know anything about the real world in this game, right? But I mean, her mother was in here for 70 years then, right? Like, does that translate to 70 real life years? Is time compressed? But I mean, yeah, I would understand if her father wanted her to go, which is over there. That's the curator, right? So I guess that's I mean, obviously he is. Renoir, yeah. Never mind. He's got a brush. Nice. Don't think he had that one before. How does he look like that, though? What's that to do with the other... Who's the, like... I'm still not sure who painted the fading man. Was it him? And the fading boy, you know? Aye. He looks a lot older than the Renoir we've seen before. Oh yeah, that's also why they were speaking of our families, right? Because the Renoir we saw before was
told you to stay home.
the one
Technically, my
painted
body
by
is at home.
Paintress, right? And he was that one's son. Verso was that Renoir, that painted Renoir's son. He's the painted son, I think. Or is he not a creation by
His finest work.
Never mind. Okay, so what?
Regret that it caused you so much pain. What Aline did was unfair to you most of all.
Let's just watch this.
Accept the Descendre family's apologies. I know it seems absurd to offer oblivion as recompense, but perhaps that's the outcome we both desire.
What?
I'm proud of you. Getting your mother out of the canvas was not easy. Once we erase the canvas,
I feel like Verso might be fine with Oblivion, right?
She's home now.
He's lived for a
Why-
long time.
Mother Verso painted this canvas. It contains a piece of his soul. She'll never willingly part with it.
No,
For the sake of the living, we must part with the dead.
no, Papa. See, I hit the
She
canvas.
will always find it. This is our only opportunity, while she's too sick from her prolonged descent into the canvas to return.
No. Papa. Papa, please. This is Verso's only canvas.
But he's dead.
Can't destroy the last piece of him that we have.
Oh.
This is my home now. You can't just decide.
You're home?
Yeah.
After all that with your mother, you want to stay?
You know how little remains of my life outside.
Alicia, you'll die. You've already been here longer than you should.
But
No. Look at me, I said no. I am not letting my daughter risk her life. Alicia.
I'm not, Mama. I'm not going to lose myself if I stay.
I
Haven't you already?
know full well you will, and I am not doing this again.
No!
I'm kind of on his side with this, to be honest.
Papa, what are you...
It's time to go home.
Now it's golden leaves. So she repainted him now, right? Wait, but why wouldn't her father be able to gomage
Come
him?
on. Come on.
He was her mother's creation from the beginning, right? So why wouldn't he be able to gomage him just because he painted over him? She painted over him. At least now we know how Renoir's creations look like, right? Oh, she's taking... So there was 2 petals. 2 waves of petals coming with her, right? It's probably Ciel and Lune. Wait, but doesn't that mean she could repaint Gustav as well? Why wouldn't she? Okay. So yeah, the 2 families. Obviously, Verso, this Verso was this world Renoir's son. With their, I would assume they went on the Expedition Zero, and then probably when they reached the Paintress, she would have given them the memories of the real people, right? But being on her side, huh? And I guess Verso was fine with being obliterated. Guess she's trying to
I did it so easily.
call back Ciel and
What am I
Lune.
doing wrong?
Don't be discouraged.
Was Manuka still there?
Days since you
Yeah.
remembered your paintress side.
We believe in you.
I'm not sure if he actually wants her to stay here and keep here. I feel like he would be fine being obliterated, right? And she's just escaping from reality, right?
Painting isn't about verisimilitude. It's about essence.
Which is exactly what the mother did.
Truth. Of who they are. Your father made the axles, right? She who plays with wonder. He who guards truth with lies. They're the essence of your mother. And your brother.
Wait, what? That seemed to be easier in the end, as you would think. Anyone would think. Oh, they are...
We got marched.
You know, all the Gomage thing and everything is just such a minuscule thing now that you know that it's all painted world anyways.
Well, your hair.
Jeez, this game is... offering some questions.
We have much to talk about.
We do? Can I pause? I would like
So
to
you
pause and
want
talk
to-
about it. Oh,
And
come
your
on.
Interest too.
Stop the cutscene. There's so much to talk about already and I'm gonna forget all of it.
And you knew this whole time. You fucking coward. You betrayed us. We trusted
You can
Why?
bring them back too. Yeah? Everyone we've lost.
Yeah, but I need chroma and Papa controls all the chroma in the canvas.
What? And how did you bring them back? Oh, because she
No.
snatched them?
Not all of it. The expeditioners. The ones killed by Nevrons. Gustav noticed their chroma remains in their bodies. They never
Hmm.
dissipated.
I also noticed
Like
that.
the Gomage.
It's old chroma and not pure. It won't be like bringing the 2 of you back, but we could use it in other ways.
What ways?
Time for the greatest expedition in history.
So what, we're just gonna go around the world and collect chroma now? Oh, that's probably why we need to defeat the chromatic enemies, right? To get the chroma. Alright. Oh god, this game is so much about escapism. Which is ironic, because it's a game. Because people literally escape reality by playing games, right? Not necessarily... Well, RPGs probably as well, yeah. There's some often online games. I wouldn't say I'm really doing that nowadays. There was a time in my life where I did that heavily. mostly my teens, late teens, early tweens, when I was playing World of Warcraft mainly. Yeah. I did not appreciate the life I had back then. So I guess escaping into virtual worlds was a lot more fun. Now, this is a whole other level, though, because this is a world you can live and breathe in. You can literally get into this world and erase your memory so you don't know you're not from that world. Well, 16 freaking years. But this game is basically asking the question, what if games were so real you couldn't discern them from real life? And, you know, like, by that also saying, what if real life is just a game? Haha, right? And that's the, what's it called? Simulation theory. Which, as far as I'm concerned, is exactly the same. Is as probable as any other theories about how the universe, what the universe is, etc. So why not? Interesting. Now the problem with her is, you know, I don't actually know how old she is in the real world, right? Because how exactly does time work? Because she's been in here 16 years, right? Did I say that already? I'm not sure. Like, is time compressed? Is it not compressed? Her mother was in here for like 70 years then, right? Probably. Maybe even longer. Did it also 70 years in the real world pass? If so, then the real world in this game is so much different than anything else, right? It's like, huh. I mean, imagine how cool that would be. I mean, this is everybody's dream, right? Imagine being able to just create your own world. You can go in there and it feels real. But you are the god of that world. You can paint whatever you want. You can create whatever you want. You can destroy whatever you want. I mean, that's the dream, right? Obviously, why wouldn't you want to live in that, right? Unfortunately, that also is probably how Miles sees it right now. Although I don't think with Miles it's not really because she can do anything right in here. Mostly because she's been living here for 16 years and made connections with the people living here and stuff, right? But the only real problem for her is that they need to destroy the canvas, and I'm kind of on Renoir's side here, right? I mean, not reality as it seems. Also, as far as I understood it, nothing would stop her from creating her own canvas and creating her own world. It's kind of like telling you, your kid after the guinea pig died, oh, we're just gonna buy a new one, right? Which is a horrible thing to say. But it's not really true, because they're not really alive, but are they alive? It's not really, you can't really say it's like program code because it's in a canvas and they feel so real. But what if we at some point create virtual worlds that feel like this, where you can actually link up your brain to and go in there and the NPCs feel real and everything? Oh god. Also, like if they destroy this canvas, what keeps Aline from just creating another canvas where Verso still exists in, and losing herself in that canvas, right? But I don't like that Mile/Alicia is now like, yeah, this is my home now, I live here now. I don't have a life to go back to. Oh god, it's so difficult, because I know if I was in her position, feeling like, yeah, I don't really have any real life. I have a horribly burnt face in real life. I cannot speak without it hurting in real life. Why wouldn't I spend the rest of my... I mean, I kinda am already, right? I'm playing video games for a lot of my free time. Well, I'm also doing stuff in real life. Well, it's not, as I said, I don't think I am escaping from reality. I kind of like how my reality is currently. It could be better, obviously. You know, like, you could always have more money, right? Etc., etc. But I'm fine with that. I don't know how to feel about this. Like, in my opinion, it's like, Mile, why don't you just treat it like a game? I don't know how the times exactly work. If, like, 10 years in here is 10 days in real life, or if 10 years are 10 years. But I mean, you could just leave. I don't know how long it takes, you know, like, Renoir said she would die, right? If she's in here too long. Actually, let's put on some music here. But how long would that take? I mean, she can spend years in here without dying, right? So why not just leave and come back? Like, how long does she need to be gone? I mean, they could restore all of this. Well, I mean, Renoir wants to destroy it, so that's an issue, yeah. Okay, let's just ignore the fact that they want to destroy it because of Aline, right? Because I feel like Aline just lose herself in a new canvas anyways. I don't feel like keeping the canvas around would make that much of a difference. Maybe it would, I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, why wouldn't Alicia not be able to just leave, heal up? I don't know how long that would take, and then come back at some other point. I don't even know, like if none of them is inside the canvas, does time even progress in the canvas? Who knows, right? I mean, they could probably control that, so... whatever. Alright, let's talk to people.
Oh, everyone's mad at you.
Are you?
Iskia can be sad, or bad, or even rad, but never, ever mad.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Iskia.
Things happen when we get mad.
Oh, I know.
But I can never be mad at you.
Oh.
Iskia can be sad, bad.
Hey, wanna go for another... You know, probably not. I'm not mad, just disappointed.
I don't need your mea culpa. You did what you felt you had to. Of course, you were wrong.
Why?
But, oh well.
Why was you wrong?
I thought you'd be more upset.
I was. I got over it.
I like her attitude. She's so pragmatic.
Everything I knew about our world is wrong. And you know what?
Not really, it's just the origins of your world that's wrong. Everything else is kind of correct. Well, not really. I mean, the painters, yeah, okay.
I don't care. Because death isn't death anymore.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. That's like... Once you have the confirmation that all of this is just a painted world, and it's just like bickering family issues, right? Everything else about the game just kind of becomes... whatever, right?
And that means I can see my husband again.
Theoretically, that's true, right? Because he was gommaged. Oh, that's also why they can't bring... No. I was just about to say, that's why they can't bring Gustave back, because he was killed by... Renoir. Oh no, that is true, because he did, you know, like, dissipate into petals, right? Yeah, right. Wait, but her husband also did. So they wouldn't be able to bring him back, right?
Oh, please. I'd sacrifice you in a heartbeat to get him back. So, I understand. We're good.
Thank you.
As long as you help me bring Pierre back. You owe me.
You got it.
As long as you help.
You got it.
But how would they do that? I mean, wouldn't she herself need to be a paintress then? So that she can remember? Because Mile hasn't met her husband, I don't think, right? Huh. But I mean, if they can ping... I mean, I assumed she was able to bring Ciel and Lune back because she picked up their chroma in Lumiere, right? Or whatever you want to call it. But that's not the case for her husband or for Gustav, right? Because if we can bring her husband back, we can also bring Gustav back. And maybe we will. That would be stupid, actually. I mean, obviously that wouldn't happen while Verso is still around, right? That wouldn't happen while we're still playing the game, so it might happen in the final scene, in the final cutscene. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. I don't know. I cannot... Maybe there's multiple endings to the game. I don't know. I think that would be rather rare for JRPGs though, right?
Lune.
I was right not to trust you.
No. Why? Why? What? Why? What would it have changed? I mean, he could have told you all of that. What would it have changed? He would have been gommaged the next year and it was gone. If he didn't act anything. If you were like, oh, so we're not gonna kill the paintress because then we're all gonna get gommaged, you would have died anyways. And if you would still have gone, or if you would never have met Verso and you still would have gotten to the paintress and killed the paintress, everything would have happened exactly the same. What does it have to do with Verso?
And what would you have done in my position?
I wouldn't have betrayed my expedition.
What do you mean with betrayed? He never betrayed
they
you.
cared about was about to be erased. That they were about to be erased.
But that was gonna happen
I would
anyways.
have told them the truth. Because after everything we've been through, we deserved that.
So, but yeah, what would it have changed? Also, you might not even have believed him anyways, right? Like, what would it have changed? It would have gone back, lived half a more year with people in Lumiere and then died. And everybody else would have died at some point anyways. The end result would have been the same. Actually, it would have been worse, because now we actually have a chance to do something. You're not gonna get gommaged again.
So you choose your expedition over your mother?
That's your problem. You think in false dichotomies. It wasn't an either-or situation. Other solutions were possible if you'd only trusted us enough to ask.
Then give me one.
Knowing what you know now, would you have helped me force my mother out of the canvas? I don't apologize for saving her. But I am sorry I broke your trust. And I will do everything I can to help bring everyone back.
That's the point, we can still do that, probably, right? So, like, why is she mad? I don't understand. It's not his fault that Renoir wanted to gommage everyone. And as I said, the end result was the same. She would have had a half another year, and the others would have like 12 years or whatever. Well, at maximum, right? So,
I guess we'll see.
well, I guess maybe, you know, like for the people living in Lumiere, that's a lot of time, right? Because they never had as much time. I don't know. But in the end, it would have been the same, and Renoir would have erased everything as well. So, I don't know. Now we actually have a chance to change things, right? So I feel like this is a much better outcome than if they wouldn't have fought the paintress. Where's Elise actually? Let me rest real quick. Oh, I can upgrade expedition and resources and weapons here now. I guess, well, it makes sense that the curator is not longer in in our camp, right? Yeah, doesn't really make any difference anyways. Upgrading any attributes, I feel like. Challenges. Make life harder by activating challenge options. Limit maximum damage. Are you telling me we will be able to deal more than 1,000,000 damage? What? Okay, I mean, I guess you can't make 100 times enemy life multiplier and then limit yourself to 99,999, right? But why the heck would you do that? And why does this apply now? Well, I guess we reached the end game then, right? Oh, this might actually be like a CD4 thing. Or a CD3. So the old Final Fantasies on the PlayStation were spread over multiple discs, right? And usually on the last disc was just the last area and the last boss and the videos, right? And a lot of the overworld usually got restricted on the last disc, and you couldn't reach everything. So basically, this could be like this situation where you're not gonna have like a full-blown Act 3 at the same length of the other acts, but it might just be like, okay, go to this area, fight Renoir, end the game. But you can do a whole lot of other things now that we unlocked Escape that is optional, right? So it might be that there's a whole lot of optional stuff to do now, while there's only little left to the actual story. That might be. I still don't understand why they would give you challenges in NG +0, but okay. I want to rest actually. For some reason, because I think we were like full life anyways. So where's Alicia? I should call her, if I should call her Alicia or Mile, because she's both, right? Haha.
Not to say I told you so, but I do believe that I did, in fact, tell you so.
Thanks for the support.
Was it worth it?
I think so.
What will you do now?
I'll do my best to earn their trust back.
I mean, for them, the best would be to bring everybody back. I'm not sure about Verso though, because he seems to still be immortal, right? So I feel like he needs to be gommaged at the end, right? I feel like they're gonna bring everyone back. Not sure about Gustav. Probably, right then. But gommage him. I don't know yet what's gonna happen with Alicia actually. I feel like in the end Alicia is probably gonna leave. He's gonna be gommaged because he's immortal and he doesn't want to live anymore, I feel like. Right? Also, they don't want him to leave. I mean, you don't want to be immortal, no. And then... Huh. I don't know. Or will they destroy the canvas? It might be that they destroy the canvas in the end, right? Because I'm pretty sure, in a game that is about escapism, they're not gonna be like, yeah, escapism is fine. Just stay inside your dream world until the end of time, right? At the end of the game. Pretty sure they're not gonna do that. So I would assume currently they're probably gonna burn the... Well, not burn, but destroy the canvas at the end. Maybe we can bring over some of the characters to another canvas, to Miles' canvas. Alicia's canvas. I don't know.
Quite a steep hill to climb. Not to say I told you.
Yeah. At least we have Alicia, who's gonna be our best pal now, right? Speaking of which... Where the heck is she? I saw it to the right there. And there's still those guys over there. Hey, sister.
We have to push Papa out of the canvas before he erases everything.
Should we?
I'm surprised he hasn't already.
He's been weakened by his battle with Maman. That's probably why he hasn't come after us. But it won't stop him for long.
If you and your father keep fighting, you risk breaking the world again. Another fracture, but this time, it might be you trapped inside the monolith.
Remember what I said right early in the game? He's gonna replace the painters? Oh, that might be. Oh no, please no. And then NG+, start over from the beginning. Okay, so the fracture happened because of their fighting, interesting. Which makes sense, I guess, right? I guess he tried to erase it, and she tried to not, and then it fractured, and then she was imprisoned in the monolith, basically, right? Something like that. And maybe Renoir would only erase, like, gommage people once every year because of his weakened state. Maybe he needed, like, a year, basically, to get powerful enough again. I'm not sure.
What's the alternative?
Leave? Destroy the canvas?
Maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you should go home.
Verso.
You're fighting each other, but you're all doing the same thing.
No.
Eileen wants her son back. Renoir wants you and Eileen back. You want Gustave back. The cycle we needed to break wasn't the gommage. It's your family's cycle of grief.
That's a good line.
Our whole world carries the burden of your family's grief.
Yeah, get the fuck out. Leave us alone. He is a wise man, after all. Well, alright. Okay. No option, just next.
Nice hair.
Wait, but why do you trust her but not him? I mean, obviously she didn't have memories. Right. But still, she is the most powerful person in this world now, except for her father.
Oh yeah. That.
Also, why don't you paint it over again?
I can't believe there's another world out there. A world I'll never get to see.
There's probably many other worlds there.
I'm sorry. I didn't. My memories. I would have told you if I'd known.
Would you?
Don't apologize. You were trapped too. You lived among us. You're one of us. Even if you're also one of them.
Well, but that also applies for... No, actually, no. That doesn't apply for Verso, because Verso is not one of them. He is one of you, literally.
It's so weird. I have memories of 2 childhoods. 2 homes. 2 Lumiere.
Okay, so Lumiere does exist in the real world, and they do live in Lumiere, huh? Well, probably the one that was not fractured.
You're not an orphan anymore. You just
Good.
found your family. Don't you want to be with them?
I love my family, but they're all gone. In one way or another. And you're my family too. So are Gustav and Emma.
They're all gone? Well, her mother is grieving. Her brother is dead. Her sister hates her? No, not really, but kinda. But her father still cares a lot about her, so I don't know why you would say that he's gone. He's very old though, so...
And I didn't see it at the time, but all the families who took turns taking care of me.
Then again, why is your hair white? How old are you actually? Now that I think about it.
Maya.
This is a lot to take in.
Yeah. But for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, see, this is much better than... this outcome is much better than if you would have died on the way to the painters, or if you would have just gone back and spent half more a year living in... Well, not ignorance, but... even worse, not in ignorance, but in knowing, right? Oh my god. I'm assuming they're still gonna say the same thing, yeah. It's very weird to me that we have a cutscene and then I can go back to talk to people. Okay, but they say the same thing. Does Maya say the same thing though? So. Yes, which is nothing. Okay. Good we clarified that. Yep. So do I have now more options than before? Ah, there we go. Create the greatest expedition in history. Write in the Journal of Gustav's Apprentices. Really? Maya finds a spot where she can write. She spent some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. Didn't you already give the journal to his apprentices and then they all gommaged? She writes about everything, the painters, Aline, Renoir, so no matter what happens, the truth will be written somewhere. Maya immerses herself in Gustav's journal, poring over every detail. She will forever cherish his memory. So she's much more of a writer now than a painter, right? Memories of Gustav inspire Maya. Skill unlocked. Gustav's homage. She's sure that when she brings the apprentices back, they will want to read the story. When, not if, Mile heads back. Was that her level 2 skill or the level 3? I wonder. 2, okay. Apply 10 burn to all enemies and revive all oh no. Wait, what? Oh, it's this one. These high single target lightning damage, 8 hits. Increase damage to marked targets, doesn't remove mark. That's pretty cool. And it goes, you go into virtuous stance, right? Huh. 8 AP, but I mean, whatever. These extreme single target void damage. Ugh. Removes self shields and self applies defenseless. Damage increased for each burn on the target. Holy moly. Very high void damage to all enemies, 4 hits. I like that one. And then over to burning canvas. Also pyrolyze, right? I'm not sure what I want to take here. I feel like now that we've unlocked dealing damage more than 10k, pyrolyze does sound nice, but it needs 9 AP, right? That's just 5. I feel like burning canvas might be really nice here. Could be the rest point, right? Should have probably done that before recording, now that I think about it, right? Because I now need to rethink everything. Actually, no, I need to fight 4 fights so that I can equip everyone with the painted power picture, Lumina. It means I don't need Swift Stride anymore. I can just use Burning Canvas to go into. Didn't it say Virtuous? No, it says Offensive Stance. Oh, Gustav's Homage goes into Virtuous, right? I can replace. Needs 8 AP, but should be fine, right? Then here we take Burning Canvas. High single target void damage 5 hits. Nice burn, damage increased for each burn. I also don't really need combustion anymore now that I think about it, right? Because instead of combustion we're gonna do Burning Canvas. Which doesn't consume the burns, but still deals more damage for the burns, right? So. Oh yeah, I wanted Phantom Strike as an AoE, right? Alright. I'm not gonna have a look at the others right now. But yeah, obviously after this episode, I hope we're gonna have 4 fights where we can live and learn. The painted power pictures. Give them to everyone, and then I need to rethink all the... Well, not all of them. Pretty sure I'm not gonna change anything about Loon. Maybe Seer, because with CLF and skipping some stuff anyways, right? And Verso for sure. Although I'm pretty sure I just keep Verso like that, because now we can actually make use of... What's his name? The thing that does increased follow-up, I think, right? That does increased power damage for how many games you shot. Create the greatest expedition in history. Actually, yeah, maybe everyone else is fine. Well, at some point I need to have a look at Monoko's arsenal of abilities, right? Okay, I would have thought that we would have to do that manually. I still think we're gonna have to, or going to fight the chromatic enemies and actually, like, for the chroma. But then again, I've already killed some of them, right? So, I kind of cleaning up the whole world. But what exactly are they gonna do with the Chroma now? She said you couldn't just bring them back, right? So what exactly is the goal now? Fighting Renoir? Again? Wait, they revived them? Is that why they said the greatest expedition in history? Because they revived everyone? Well, not really, but kinda. Necromancy? Huh. Yeah, flying, I guess, yeah. You still can't dive, though. Expedition 33, final objective. Head back to Lumiere and expel Renoir from the canvas. Okay, so it might just be what I said before, right? Like a disc 4 of one of the old JRPGs. But this is basically... We could probably go there now and finish this in one more episode. But there's so much optional stuff that we can do now, so obviously I'm gonna do that first, right? I don't know if we can still do that after. Like, so with classic JRPGs, as I know it, once you, like, especially with some of the Final Fantasies, you actually want to do most of the stuff at the end of Disc 3 before you go over into Disc 4, because at least for one of them, I would say at least for two of them, you can't reach all the places on the last disc, because some of them get, because of the limited disc space, right? I'm not sure if that's the same for Final Fantasy VII, which only had 3 discs, I think. Obviously, we couldn't do that here, right? So this is much more like Final Fantasy X, where you get the ability to travel around easily, basically at the end of the game, right? Or right before the end of the game. And then you can spend 150 hours doing optional stuff. Or you can spend 4 hours or 5 hours and finish the game. So yeah, we are going to do all of this optional stuff now. So how it works in those JRPGs is, when you finish the game is done. But you can still reload your last save, right? So basically, you don't continue the game afterwards, but there's also no new NG Plus you get pushed into. I'm not actually sure. We could just finish the story and then go back to a... Because it doesn't limit me in my saving capabilities. I could just make a safety save right now and finish the story, right? Not sure if I want to do that. Like, what I do want to... I feel like I do want to at least explore all the places where we've not been so far. And then if we get strong enough, maybe try some of the chromatic enemies that we weren't able to beat yet, right? But I'm not sure, like, how much grinding it would include to actually get to the power level to defeat all of the enemies in the game, right? I don't want to have grinding included in this, all of this. Yeah, so I feel like we're just gonna explore as much as possible. We're gonna defeat as much as possible now, which is probably gonna be a few episodes. It's gonna be a few episodes before we finish the story of the game. And then once I feel like we've reached a cap, like without grinding or anything, we wouldn't be able to defeat more enemies. We're gonna finish the story. I'm gonna make a safety save. And then once we finish with the story, I'll continue playing the game with the safety save. Or whatever, however it's gonna work. And then do all the grindings, etc., whatever I need. Capturing of monsters around the world or whatever I need, right? Off recording. And then just do the super bosses and whatever, right, on recording. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so. I just want to say, where the fuck are we? I do see a danger area over there, it seems.
We can head to Lumia.
But I don't wanna, Mile. sorry to tell you, I don't wanna. Not sure about Verso. Mile. Like, I may not have 4 people in our party. Also, we still need Monoko in there. Alright, let's do the usual farm party here. For now. Also, I want her. Oh, I can actually have a red hair back? A real Mile. No, I like how she looks with the red ponytail. So the danger area over here, interesting. Why does it drop us off here? Dark Shores, the danger. I think I want Mile to go first, right? Then Lune, then Monoko. Alright, let's see what's inside here. Why does the game drop us off here? Of all places. $41. Hey, why didn't we take their crew, man? And add them to our army of necrotic creatures.
Perfect.
Yay, perfect. That's what we needed. I mean, you can never have enough color of Lumina. Just realized that's enemies. And we know those. Those pack a punch. We kind of blended in with the background.
Oh, lovely.
I mean, obviously we're gonna try fighting them, but since it's a danger area, I feel like that's not... Oh my god, there's so many of them.
Useful.
Funny enough, they don't seem to actually chase us. So far. Never mind.
Nice.
Well, I was right at that point, so far, right? Oh, jeez. Yeah, let's not try fighting the triplets. Right at the beginning, right? When there's also a double pack of 2s over there. Well, I'm pretty sure they're gonna kick our ass anyways. Pow! Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I should have maybe put out my A team, right? Well.
My sword is death.
Oh, they have a lot of HP. Oh, they have a lot of HP. They have much too much HP. Dang. Well. I think we're not gonna live to tell the tale. Noir. Well, at least it went quickly.
I won't lose again.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, we're gonna have to learn so many attack patterns. Nope. Nope. Yeah, unfortunately I'm not even sure like how the leveling up process works. It might be that, oh dang, no, I didn't pick up all the stuff, right? It might be that the game actually wants us to finish the story first, and maybe then we get an easier way to level up or something, right? I mean, they had a lot of HP, but they didn't deal that much damage, right? Like 3.5k is... Oh wait, okay, we did pick up the thing. For some reason I thought we would be at the flag, but obviously we weren't. Yeah, it might be that the danger zones are actually meant to be done once after you finish the story, right? Take off.
Son, here I come.
Fly up, fly down, open map, go to camp. How high can we fly? A lot higher than I thought we would. Pretty high. Also, what the heck is that? Oh god, is that gonna be something like a 100 floors dungeon or something? That's this thing, right? Probably. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I'll have to have a look at it. Very new perspective from up here. I think we're gonna have to land over there, right? Might obviously be that that's the case, and like that this is the big endgame dungeon. Or something like that. I had something like this in Final Fantasy X2, I think, right? A 100 floor dungeon. As an endgame thing. What can I land here? No idea what this symbol means. Oh, we cannot. Oh, interesting. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just nothing. Never mind. Just want to check if there's something else around. Oh boy. That looks weird. Like, what is going on with the lighting? What the heck? Also, I'm glitching through the floor. What the heck is going on?
That's where she used to paint and create.
Yeah.
A proper challenge.
Sure yet what to think of this. What kind of endless tower this is. Is it indeed endless? Is it just 100? Is it something else, right? Choose your trial. Stage 1, trial 1. Trials are splendid. Fading woman. Alicia, I must say, you've surprised me. That is Aline now, probably, right? I didn't expect you and your friends to succeed. And I certainly didn't expect the doppelganger to pull you into his schemes. He was supposed to keep an eye on you, not recruit you. Verso? Or is she talking about someone else, like Gustav? Might have been Gustav. But you did well. All that's left is for Renoir to clean up the canvas. How can you let him erase Verso's canvas? Alicia, don't be emotional. You know this is necessary. Even their mother is saying that now. I'm assuming it's her mother. Spare me the drivel of how much this canvas means to you. I've spent far more time here than you. Okay, it is definitely her mother. I painted half this world with Verso. We went on adventures here while you sat reading in your room. I was perfectly fine leaving Maman here to work out her sorrows. No, it's Clair. Right? I mean, it must be her sister then. We only know of one sister, which is Clair. And if you insist on staying too, well, that's your choice. But Renoir will not stand for it, and I need him to help me with real conflict outside, not waste more of his time in here. It is definitely Clair. Enough. I grow tired repeating myself. Renoir will do what needs to be done. Why don't we have some fun instead? That sounds suspicious. Still such a timid child. You mope around all day, sad that you have no friends to play with. Yet you decline every invitation. I've really had enough. Play, don't play, I don't care. I'll explain the rules, then do as you want. I have sketched some figures, doodles really. I believe your friends call them Nevrons. It's a creative name, I like it. Verso and I named this challenge the Gauntlet. Oh, I love gauntlets. Survive them all and I'll show you a true drawing. True drawing. Come on, Alicia, have some fun. The gauntlet lies within this canvas. Don't worry, death in there isn't final. Every canvas has its own rules, and I find death a boring outcome. Don't you, Alicia? I didn't explain anything about any rules, but okay. So this might be a way to level up rather quickly. It might be an endgame challenge, but then again it would probably have said this to be a danger area, which it didn't, right? Look at those canvases. Nothing, okay. And probably later, right? Okay, so we have like one. This is probably the first 10 stages or whatever, and then we unlock the others. Alright, let's have a look. Come on. Oh, Monoko selected. Choose your trial. Stage 1, trial 1.
Take your shots.
Another way to level up. I don't think so. I mean, we might be kind of fine.
Not looking good.
Not sure.
You saved me. I'm back.
Well, yeah.
I'm ready.
Oh, completely different than before. I'm pretty sure you're not meant to level up here. They didn't seem too strong, so it might be that once we've gone around the world, we're meant to come here to then level up further, right? This is, I don't know what's going on with the screen. It looks like it's not finished. Like how they're running around on the floor that isn't there. Alright. So that's the Endless Tower. Now where do we start? Maybe with the area we couldn't reach before, right? I feel like I want to go to... Was it this? Or this? I think it's this. Which looks like the manor, right? Yeah, we reached this before. Bonk. Hello. I also want to visit Small Bourgeon. How was it? I think it was around here, no? What the heck is that? There's so many manors around, are you kidding me? Where's Small Bourgeon? What? Pretty sure it was somewhere around here, no? Oh, there, the Small Bourgeon. I'm blind. I think was it here? Obviously not. Oh, this is difficult to navigate. Let's see how small he is at this point, right? Don't think he grew. Aren't you going to see your mistress? Me, felt mistress. But what I see, up, not mistress. Regent. Regent? Who is this regent? Mistress paints us. Regent tends us. She watches there. Sky. Oh, we can't give him anything. I wonder if those are the super bosses, actually, now that I think about it. We could attack it, right? I'm not entirely sure how to continue from here on. Also, where the heck is the exit? Oh my god, how can I get turned around in a... There it is. Small area like this. I mean, we could just finish the story first, right? But then again, what would we do afterwards, anyways, right? I do wanna. I do for sure wanna have a look at. Not at that up there, actually. Oh no, that's not where the serpent is. Is that a casino? That's a freaking casino, isn't it? Oh, you're kidding me. Expedition Zero? Okay.
Is that a casino?
Yeah. Looks like it. What? What? Humans? Up here? What? What is this place? This? Well, this is the whole world. What do you mean by the whole world? I ended up here after the fracture and couldn't get back down, so it's my whole world. Do you want help getting back down? Nah, I'm good. Who'd watch over things if I left? Nah. See, this place is a living piece of history. Used to be the place to be, you know? Play some games, drink some drinks, gamble a bit, all the fun stuff. Now it's like, well, you know. Anyway, just don't talk to that dimwit over there. Who's that? Such a downer, stuck in the past. Talk to him and he'll drown you in nostalgia. That one? No, that one seems pretty dead. What are you talking about? Does he mean this one? Over the bridge? Huh. Maybe that's what he meant, such a downer because he can't talk, because he's dead. Oh. See nobody inside, do you call out? Yes. No response, try again? Yes. Full answer, try again? Yes. Can you peasants please cease that infernal shouting? I guess that's who we talked about. Oh, hello. I have no interest in conversing with uncultured humans, leave. Let's try that again. Why were you not answering? Oh. Okay, maybe we need to do something else first. So we can gamble here, like defeating Gorga, whatever her name was.
Yeah.
Reveries dans Paris. Man, okay. Pretty sure we're gonna be able to gamble at some point, right? But I guess not yet. Well... yeah, this is the point where the game becomes pretty fuzzy. About in like what to do next. If you don't just want to go and finish the story. Which might literally be the thing to do. But that's the point, is it? Because when you're given the ability to fly now, not after defeating Renoir again, you know? So... feels like it would want us to explore now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure flying into that monster up here will trigger a super boss. But, you know. Serpent Fair.
I'm ready.
Not even that strong. Right.
I'll do it.
At least it says how many times it goes. Isn't that nice of it?
Lune, attention. Let's finish this.
I'm not sure if that's meant to be like the most difficult boss in the game. But it's probably up there, right? It's probably one of the super bosses, yeah. Really? No. I'm kind of surprised that it didn't do that much damage, right? It was just really, really fast. Alright. What I actually wanted to get to is I think over there, where we saw the manor. Yeah, exactly. Or a manor.
Acceleration!
White sands. Very white. Looks more like salt and sand. Edition 43.
Accord silencieux de nos âmes. Lèvres fantômes. Et râle pâle.
Okay, sure.
Lumière s'éteint.
It's that manor from old Lumiere.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I wanted to go here.
That's where it went.
No.
not the
Something's
same.
different.
Elle s'élève. Seule.
Wait, we can't reach it?
Songe.
That sounds wrong.
lumière, s'éteint.
Why wouldn't we be able to reach it? We can fly.
Du jour déclinant, nuée complice du clair obscur vacillant.
Also, what the heck is that?
Il danse autour des heures
Beach.
littorales, éclipse, florale, lumière s'éteint. Variation dans l'air, vapeur de nos chairs, respiration amère, lumière s'éteint. Contretemps volontaire, contre-champ solitaire.
Pretty sure we can't just fly into it, right? Weird. Are we just gonna find some music and stuff? Are you kidding me? That's not what I wanna find. Also, why can we not place markers? Don't think we can, right? No. That's kinda annoying.
Hang on tight.
Oh, upwards.
Flashing through the sky.
That's a danger zone. But how dangerous is it, right? Probably very dangerous. Like that. Problem is, I don't know how to level currently, or how to become stronger. You know? At this point.
Son, here I come.
Doesn't feel like I'm meant to go to the danger zones right now. But where am I meant to go? That's the confusing part about all of this. Well, except for Lumiere, because of story, obviously, but, you know... Maybe we should just go to Lumiere and quote-unquote finish the game. Still assuming that that's what's gonna happen then, right? And see if there's some more pointers to what you could be doing next afterwards. Really? That's kind of funny. Really, this whole area is just a petanque? And it's kind of funny because it's petanque on the overworld, right? But also a waste of space, isn't it? Oh, there's some enemies over here, I guess. Can I fight those? No.
Here we go. Flash through the sky.
Yeah, I don't know what to do, honestly. That's where we need to lead the petanque, really? What the heck?
Here we go. Flashing through the sky.
Honestly, I feel like we might just want to end the story. And then maybe I'm just gonna pull up a 100% guide afterwards for the rest.
Flashing through the sky. Here we go.
I just have no pointers as to what to do right now.
Here we
Except,
go.
well, in terms of getting stronger, mainly. I mean, you could go around, just defeat enemies, but there's for sure a way how you're meant to do this, because most of these enemies are so much stronger. It's not really reasonable to just Crimson Forest. Just go there and try fighting enemies, right? And try until you can defeat them. Crimson Forest. Now this is interesting. Hopefully we're gonna get something of interest here. First of all, it's absolutely stunningly beautiful. Second of all, it wasn't a danger zone, but it's only reachable by flying, right? So maybe when get something of interest here. If we don't fall down. Didn't realize we couldn't jump there. We should jump there. Oh, yep, that again is... There's a gap. Mind the gap. Why didn't you... Wait. Why didn't you grab the ledge? Is this area not grabbable? Like, I'm still hoping on to the... holding on to the hope that there is just some area that we can reach now that will give us pointers. Like the... I just want to say like in Final Fantasy X with the monster farm. But then again, you don't really realize when you get there that this is meant to be the thing you do after completing the game, right? Well, for now we have this area to explore. So that's fun. Although there seems to be no enemies so far, right? More chroma! Yay, to buy more. I always forget to name cosmetics. That's what he said. The same thing I said. Alright. Just platform a little area to get some Color of Lumina. Which is a bit boring, I would say, so far. So is there anything else to get? Probably. More items, but like... What kind of items? What kind of pictures might we be getting? At some point, right? Oh my god. I'm pretty sure we haven't seen the strongest pictures in the game yet. Oh my god. I didn't realize there wasn't a ramp, but just... single... platforms. That reminds me on the one item in the very first forest. They couldn't reach, right? I've never got anything to reach that, so I guess it must have been reachable all this time. I still have no idea how. Not sure if the statue over there looked like an possible enemy, but then again it looked like a statue as well, so let's see what's down here first.
Lovely.
Oh, hello. Wait, is that back to the beginning? No, it's not. Wasn't there a 43 at the beginning, not 79? That's not just a statue, is it? Wrong button. Save in progress. Well, hello. Not sure that was a good idea. Can we put it back in? Dang. Okay. Let's see how strong those are. I'd say pretty strong. Maybe very strong. Oh. Wait, did she incinerate herself? Oh, I hated those. I remember that. There we go.
Things are getting spicy.
Spicy. I mean, we should be able to defeat those, but it's gonna take quite a while, I feel. It's gonna take a long while, actually.
Prepare for annihilation.
It's pretty nice. Not gonna lie.
The eternity of ice. Let us stain them.
Kaboom! I love that one. For some reason the Typhoon lingering effect deals more damage than the initial cast, right? It's kind of funny. Why not do a Storm Call right after, right? Sounds busted.
Thunder. Strike swift.
Yeah, I need to remake his abilities, definitely. Oh, he doesn't have the Pictos yet, right. Bang.
Let's dance.
Too late.
Take cover.
Two gradient charges, what the heck? Sure. I wanna see. Really, I messed it up? Are you kidding me? And then it just doesn't do anything? Are you kidding me? Oh no, it just... Oh, it only applies burns. It doesn't deal damage. Right. I guess it makes sense. Burning canvas. She just starts to fly. She deals a lot of damage. And she just flies. Why wouldn't she? And everybody has 9 AP. What the fuck? Okay. Kaboom! Oh god, I love this freaking Typhoon. Let's just make them burn a little more. Stormcaller is fun.
A bit of violence, yes.
Bonk, bonk, and bonk. One left.
It's big.
I can't just go Phantom Strike again, right? Because it still has 23 burns. Burning canvas in Phantom Strike. I mean, sure, why not? Doesn't have any stance, right? That it needs? No.
Void, take everything.
Let's see how much damage it actually deals. Lots and lots. This is fun. This is fun. Take this upgrade to level 18. Yeah, I will have to. Ugh. Not like that. I wanna have a look at the lower floor first, if you like. Wait, or maybe when we fall down, it'll be in the lower floor. Maybe not. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, hello. You're everywhere now, I guess. It's long fights, though, unfortunately. Which sucks just a little. Do we even need the Gushma? I can just go for burns immediately, right? Why wouldn't I? No, because it goes into
My sword is dead.
offensive stance, I guess.
A bit of violence, yes.
I love his bonking.
Danger.
Fire attack, oh no. Too early. Yeah, I remember the fake outs in that one. They have a lot of lots and lots of HP, but don't deal a lot of damage. Bit early. Too early. Just realized that Monoko does CL's job in giving Lune AP, right? So it's actually pretty fine. Not having CL as a support for Lune. When we have Monoko. Oh right, she was using a gradient attack to give them burns, right? Right. Okay. Yeah, I think we just go for Spark then, for now. Ouch! Oh no! If someone could heal me, wouldn't that be nice?
The eternity of ice.
Boom! Why does it deal triple the damage of the initial cast though? I don't fully understand that, to be honest. But also crippling tsunami to slow them, but meh. I like damage. I should probably spend the time at some point to actually figure out how many free aim shots I can do to still have maximum AP in the next turn, right? Then again, it kind of depends on their attacking and my dodging as well, right? So yeah, I kind of forgot how that pattern looks like. God, I hate him. They don't do the thing that... Oh no, what? Why? Where they swing and only attack afterwards, as they do in fire. died. What happened to the... What? What happened to the typhoon? Oh, she died and then it's gone. Oh, that sucks.
The eternity of ice. Keep going.
But I guess it makes sense, right?
The expedition's not over.
Problem with those huge, long attack animations is that the fights are just so long. And most of the fight is just you dodging their attacks.
The fun begins.
Jesus.
The elements dance. Good.
Everybody just has 9 AP, because why wouldn't we? Right? Why they're not burning? Dang. Why are they not burning? Are you kidding me?
Better.
Not because everybody died, maybe, right?
This will hurt.
This will hurt. Pretty much will, yeah. Because we're doing this now.
Blades sharp.
And then do this.
Void take everything.
Which is so busted. For now. Until we get something even more busted on it. Caster. Bonk.
I'll do it.
Why does it deal so much damage? Holy moly.
Void take everything.
I really like that skill. Not just because it's strong, but also because it's just flying around, hitting the enemies. Smolo could deal more damage than Seal? Probably. Yeah, I really need to spend a lot of time reading his abilities, working out... Wait, we just went back? Or was it this way? Yeah. It's not just the beginning over there, right? I don't think so. Aha.
Interesting.
We're not gonna rest because I don't want the enemies to respawn yet. What's this? More enemies over there. Are you also an enemy? Dot 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 question mark? Okay, I guess we're not done yet with doing whatever we need to do. I don't really like those fights because of how much HP the opponents. Oh dang! How much HP the opponents have, and it just takes so long because they have all three of them attack for very long combos every single turn, and that just takes the time. And that's really interesting, right? Just huge HP sponges, basically. Mostly. Alright, so what's over there? Except for more parkour. Yikes. Oh. Are we meant to fall down here? Interesting.
Good stuff.
Probably, right? Maybe not. Question is if we spawn even more enemies. Oh no. Eee. That's an Obscur, I think, right? Probably. They have lots of HP, don't they? Oh no. Like, usually. And I don't remember their attack patterns. Oh no, I do. They were really messed up, right? Nah. There's also the other two. Oh, great.
I won't lose again.
Well, that sucked. That sucks.
The eternity of ice.
Dang, they still have 6 turns, are you kidding me? I think they can also attack twice, every one of them, right? But this is gonna be annoying. Yeah, oh my god, really. Ah. Well.
I'm ready.
Get ready to see a lot of that. A lot of that.
I'm ready.
At least I get a lot of AP. If I live. That was so early, oh my god. He pressed the counter 3 times there.
I'm ready.
Oh, they're not enraged anymore, okay. The fight looks so much less spectacular in monochrome, which is kind of funny. Alright, are they still burning? They're not. Whatever, just revive, I guess.
Let's finish this.
Well, thanks.
Alright. Yeah, nobody's burning, that's a problem. I've never tried Gustav's homage. But as I have no marked enemies, so... Maybe I should bring the skill back to the marked enemies, right? Then do Gustav's homage, then burning canvas. I mean, burning canvas doesn't do anything because... nobody would be burning at that point, right?
My sword is death.
It likes you.
I'll do it.
Sure. Oh, the nice thing about his moves is that he doesn't need any setup to do them, right? Not like everybody else. So that's fun.
Going. I'm ready.
Great.
Parry it! Blades sharp.
I'd rather dodge than parry. Mile, thank you. Really? Maybe I can just Jaw Lamp Storm again. Maybe we can kill those two? Maybe shoot him first, right? Nope, not enough. Fun. Hello. At least one of them finally died. Too early. Why can I not see it again anymore? What the heck is going on? What? Did it die because of... what? What the fuck happened?
What choose?
Sorry, I failed.
Okay, whatever.
Nobody died. Let the ink flow.
There we go. One more for Painted Power. Well, then again, nobody really reached damage cap in this fight, right? So probably won't change too much. Oh, they were all full life again anyways. Wow. Typhoon is so good. Oh, there's more of them. Is it the same? No, that's a different one, is it? No, it's the same. There's so many of them. It's only one. Thank God.
My sword is death.
A bit of violence, yes.
Chroma is flowing.
Chroma is flowing.
Careful, Mael.
What? Okay.
proper challenge.
A storm is coming.
It is. That's true. I guess we can just kill it with mayhem, right? Nope. Almost.
Your turn to dance.
Ah, come on.
Getting spicy.
Guess we need one more turn. Oh, finally painted power. There we go. That's something at least. It's kind of weird that you have to learn it first with someone to then give it to all the others. I mean, that's how the system works. Sure, but it just feels weird. Instead of giving it to all of them. Especially because you could learn it with someone else than Mile first, right? Even though Mile is the paintress, right? So... But yeah. You don't have enough, are you kidding me? Well, I guess it didn't really give you a lot of Lumina points. Second chance. Oh, right, that's the thing. 40 Lumina points. Yeah, she also needs longer powerful at some point, right? Oh, we want longer powerful with her. Did you give it to him? Yes, okay. Problem is, I feel like Mile probably isn't the strongest one currently, right? Question is it Verso? Or is it not? I mean, I don't even need CL to give Lune any IP in this. When there's so many attacks from the enemies, right? Let's see if this is more damage, quicker fights. Yeah, where exactly are we? Well, at the end of this episode, but I kinda would like to get back to a flag first. Hello. There's too many of you around here. Maybe I'm just gonna shorten these fights because you know I wanna go anyways, right?
Your existence ends now.
My sword is dead. Please survive. Let's spill some ink.
Your existence ends now.
Let the ink flow.
That's enough, right? Yeah.
Better. I'm ready.
23k, wow.
Time to hit big.
That's how they're gonna go. This was a lot quicker than before, yeah. Well, there was only one enemy, so. But there's nothing here. What the heck? Oh boy. Hey, that's the flag. And I have no idea where I am. Alright. Thank you for watching. Next time we're gonna continue in this weird area and then see to some more exploration, I guess. Then when I feel we can't really feasibly do anything anymore, we're gonna go and see what's happening in Limia, right? So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Have fun playing, and see you then. Bye bye.